Hello, this is the YouTube channel for Terrestrial Moments, a work in progress. So this is a little trail cam video of me out in the woods with, out in the woods with good girl. Hi Casey, where are you? There she is. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm out in the woods with the dog, and I wanted to make a video with some life updates, and thanks for checking out this video. If you're new here, we do a lot on this channel. I do a lot on this channel. A lot of shorts over the past few years where I've just been documenting, and finally I have some better equipment so I can make more videos, longer videos, better quality videos. I'm so excited. Any other YouTubers watching this, please let me know in the comments what kind of equipment you like to use for your YouTubing. I am just so grateful that this phone came into my hands, and I'm able to start doing videos with quality. So there's some other dogs up ahead on the trail. I am gonna just keep going, but probably not talk. Stay with me. Hi girl, go ahead. Hello. If I let her off leash, is that okay? Oh, they're so good. Aren't they, Gracie? Those are some good dogs. Very sweet. All right. Yes, oh, I know. They're so sweet. Come on, Gracie. Good girl. Same with you. All right. So, back to the video. New equipment, longer videos, more videos, and just some updates about what I've been up to. So, this week, today's Tuesday, on Monday, also known as Moon Day, you can do your own research there, shout out Lioness. On Moon Day, yesterday, I talked with my new group of SCORE mentors. So SCORE is an agency that helps people who are building businesses or business, and I put everything out on the table of what I've been thinking about. You know, I do a lot of different projects and side hustles and passion projects, and I've got a lot of big ideas. I realize I'm kind of like a visionary thinker. And
time 24 minutes 38 seconds. Total distance 1.0 miles. Average pace 24 minutes 37 seconds per mile. Split pace 24 minutes 37 seconds per mile.
So that was my map, my run. But anyway, first video, long video in a long time. I'm just rolling with it. I don't know if that'll show up on the video, but here we go. So big picture thinker, visionary when it comes to like having ideas about businesses and ways to connect the community and help the community and create opportunities for others. So I put this all out on the table. I put almost every leg of the big picture ideas that I have. I got to the end of the call, and my SCORE mentors said, for our next meeting, I want to hear all of that in 2 minutes. We want to hear your elevator pitch. So it makes sense. I'm not surprised that was their feedback. I I'm really not surprised that was their feedback at all. And now it's a matter of putting together that elevator pitch. And for myself, narrowing down, so that I can expand. And for me, that's scary. For me, that feels scary. Because I don't know. I know that fear usually points you towards what can help you grow. And if you harness it, I believe fear will point you towards what you need to survive, in the sense of thinking about the wilderness, right? So I like to think about things in regards to, I like totem animals. You'll see I have the big turtle on right now. And when it comes to all these business ideas, I have been wanting to rush. That's been part of, bug on me. I'm gonna get that bug off. Let's see, it flew away. I've been wanting to rush into all of these projects to a certain degree. And when it comes down to it, I think re-strategizing, like maybe the turtle is on. The turtle's definitely on for a reason. But yeah, what am I afraid of? I guess I'm afraid of missing out on certain passions of mine if I was to pursue one solidified, this is what I offer. Because if you've been following along at all, you know that I've been landscaping, I make art, I've walked dogs, I've done a lot of this and that. And it does feel potent and good to me to think about narrowing in. It does feel good. Because when you have many side hustles, or when you offer a lot of different things in an unstructured way, your energy gets pulled in many different directions. And then you can end up in this space where you're kind of in your mind, you've got all the big ideas, but in reality, you're not where you want to be with execution of the big ideas. So, some things that are important to me, like my core values, are being present, being in the moment. So someone this week, I have a lot of quirky moments out there when I'm not on camera, not taking YouTube videos. Anyway, I parked my car, I did a terrible job, I fixed it. And this guy pulls up next to me and he goes, "You're too hard on yourself, you really are." And so that one really hit me, I listened, I was like, okay, maybe I am kind of hard on myself. Do you ever notice things like that? Do people ever kind of call you out and you do some self-reflection? Let me know in the comments. Ding, ding, ding. But yeah, so this is a lot about that whole conversation with SCORE. They want me to narrow it down. Is it life coaching? Is it leading hiking groups? Is it teaching yoga? Is it landscaping? What am I doing? Stay tuned. I don't think I'm ready to necessarily process it on the first YouTube video, longer video that I upload in a while. Something about that isn't resonating, but as soon as I know, I will make another video and I will update. I'm very, very excited about it because it feels like I'm at a crossroads where I can either continue doing things the way I have been, fragmented, or I can choose a direction and go full on. I can go full on once I choose the direction. So then, other updates. In the midst of all of this, I'm doing a marketing initiative for local artists, kind of like, from my heart space, not charging anyone for the work that's going into it. But later today I'll be hanging art in a coffee shop from friends, dear friends who have trusted me with their pieces, and it's going to be fun. When I think about business, right, I will say this: my dream is to be able to give back in massive, meaningful ways to the community, to the local community, and to the global community. And a big part of that is having the resources to do it. However, I think there's ways to give back. If, a lot of people think about philanthropy with being a thing of money and donations, but something I've been able to tap into about abundance in the past few months is that abundance is a mindset. So what I have some shorts about that if you want to scroll back and look for them, but basically the idea is, if abundance is a mindset, you could have all the riches in the world and still feel poor, because your mindset would be of lack. But you could be very, very wealthy and have a lot of money, and you could feel rich because your spirit is one of abundance. And there's a lot of people who talk about this on the internet, but for me, abundance is also about peace of mind. Like, when I think about all the richness of life, coming to the forest is a big part of that for me. Being in nature is a big part of that for me, because when I'm out here, I'm gonna take a seat. For me, when I'm out here and I look around and I see all of this, all of the trees, even all of the pine needles on the ground, all of that, that's abundance. There's no holding back when it comes to nature. There's an abundance of life force energy. And so for me, being able to tap into that and see that, that's when I unlocked. I don't have to have arrived at some monetary value of success to be a philanthropist. To be a philanthropist, to be someone who gives back and gives selflessly and gives, that's one of my goals in life, and I'm able to do that right now, goal actualized. And so why do I want to do that? Because in some ways it does come from a place of it feels good to me to do that. And then the other side of it is I know that creative people want to share their work, and I know how it feels to share my art and share my work. So if I'm able to give that to someone else and give someone else that gift of confidence, then my work here is far from done, but I've actualized something that's important to me, which is to help other people gain confidence in their craft and in their skills and in their own passions and desires. So there's definitely more to unpack there. I know there's a lot to unpack, but you know, a big lesson I've been learning in life too is to do what really feels good, right? What really feels good. Sometimes to do what really feels good takes a little bit of effort, takes a little bit of work. Like one of the first things I really learned that in was meal prep. And when I right now I'm on a little hiatus from meal prepping, but when I was meal prepping, it was an act of self-love. And it was also work. So, you know, work, it's interesting. I do see some stuff on the internet these days where people are kind of like, you know, saying like, you know, don't work too hard. Like, you know, there's more to life than work. Yes, there's more to life than work, but how do you think our ancestors who like lived in the forest and hunted for food and sailed across the ocean in boats without motors, like, you know, it's like, it's part of being human. Part of being human is to work, and to find enjoyment in that work. So, little Gracie, Gracie, how's it going, girl? So, yeah, if this message found you, take what you like, leave what you don't. This is me on my new phone, processing where I'm at in my journey. Other updates, although meal prep has fallen off, I'm back on an exercise routine and regimen, and I'm getting out, moving more, and that feels fantastic. I encourage anyone else to find ways to move that feel good for you. Let me know in the comments, what have you been up to for physical exercise? Anything good, anything new, anything different? And you'll see my shorts. It makes me laugh because every other short, I'm like, I quit coffee again. Then the next short, I started drinking coffee again. I quit coffee. It's like, oh my God, pick one. Do you drink coffee or don't you? What are you doing? But, you know, I'm drinking more tea. I am drinking less coffee. I can't say that I've totally cut it out. And that's, I don't know, like, you know, in the spirit of not being hard on myself, sure, whatever, still drink coffee. But I'm drinking less. I'm drinking more tea and trying to understand, like, how my body and how my mind react to coffee, because there is a very anxious vibe that comes along with it when I do indulge in that treat. Let me know in the comments, how do you feel about coffee? Do you drink it? Do you care? Do you not care? This is just my life updates. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hope everyone's well. Peace and love.